What is going on YouTube? Today we are talking about Christopher Nkuku, right? This tweet says that he's been told by Chelsea to leave and join Amorim at Manchester United. I'm not sure who told them or what happened, right? But there has been a lot of rumors of Nkuku going to Manchester United lately, or just leaving Chelsea in general. And I'm guessing Manchester United being one of those options because we are looking for or Manchester United have been looking for a striker or another striker to kind of help out with a lot of the issues that they've been having with like strikers not scoring, there being injuries, just whatever it might be. And Nkuku has been one of those options of coming to Manchester United, right? Staying in England, going to Manchester United instead of Chelsea, to help them out in that position. Obviously, Nkuku is coming off of an injury. He tore his ACL, and so he hasn't been playing a lot at Chelsea. And then also Chelsea having buying a bunch of players, right, hasn't helped at all. Sorry, hasn't helped at all, right? So it'd be interesting to see what happens with Nkuku, where he goes, what happens with him, right? I think he is an absolute, he's definitely a talented player, right? He has the potential to be there, right? He's only 27 years of age. He has the potential to be world class, right? Maybe not world class, but elite, right? Being one of those players that you look to score a lot of goals and to really have a presence in the game, right? You can see that at Chelsea, right? When he's starting games or playing games, right? He's scoring, like he's playing well. He's being that like X factor at Chelsea, and so yeah, I think it would be interesting. I think it would be a huge loss for Chelsea, to be honest. But they also have so many players that it doesn't really matter what happens with Nkuku, right? He's probably costed he costed them a lot, and he probably has a high budget in terms of his salary, and so yeah, Chelsea will need to offset some of these players, right? Now I'm starting to wonder if Jadon Sancho was an inside job from Manchester United, right? Go into Chelsea and hijack, get these players and be like talking wonderful things about Chelsea or Manchester United, but kind of in the media saying all of this stuff about Manchester United, but going into a different club, get these potential talents and recruit them to Manchester United. Just a theory, but yeah, I think Nkuku is a class player. He definitely is talented and he has the potential to score a lot of goals to be good. But like I said, Chelsea just have so many people in their squad that they have to get rid of some players, right? And Nkuku sadly has been injured, hasn't been playing that much. But when he's playing, he's doing good. But still, right? You're having a lot of injuries. We have players that are healthy, right? Like Neto and Madueke, Mudrik. Joe Felix has been injured a little bit too. Nicholas Jackson, Sancho, they've all been available. They've all been there, ready to play games, right? And Nkuku, I think is still good, right? Or Cole Palmer as well, right? Nkuku's still good. He's one of the players that I would put higher up in that list, but again, he's coming off a major injury, and he has been performing, but they have so many players. They have to give time to players that have been performing just as well as him at a more consistent level and not being injured as well, right? So I think the way that I see it at Manchester United, I think it would be a good fit for Nkuku to come to Manchester United or to go to Manchester United, right? Because, like I said, we've been having issues with our strikers not really performing, right? Like Xerxes, who's kind of playing more as like a false nine instead of a good solid striker, right? Like someone that scores goals, right? I think he would give us a lot more options. Where like right now we're looking at Garnacho and Diallo to create chances for Xerxes or Hoyland and or Rashford, right? And Rashford has been out of form, right? Garnacho is kind of he's a little bit more. I wouldn't say he's more selfish because he's still providing assists and stuff, but he has the tendency to be selfish as well. Same with Diallo, right? Diallo a little bit less selfish, a little bit like he doesn't really want the I'm not sure if he doesn't want the attention or if he just doesn't care about the attention, right? He's just looking to win the game. That's something that Nkuku kind of has, right? He kind of look just to win the game. He won't be as selfish, but he's also kind of more flashy. I like Nkuku. I think he's a good solid striker anywhere, right? I think he can play anywhere. He'll fit in right into that starting squad, or at least contend players for that starting position. And so I think he would be great at Manchester United. Like I said, I think it's something that we're having issues with, right? Obviously, when Hoyland's healthy, right, he is playing well. He is scoring goals. Xerxes on the other side has been healthy the whole time. Hasn't really scored. He scored a couple goals, but he's also had like some mistakes, and then has been kind of not contributing a lot in terms of assists, but he's still like playing well, right? He's just not the type of striker that is needed at Manchester United right now. I don't think personally. I think he kind of fits more of like a winger, right? More than or like a center attacking mid, but he's a bigger a center attacking mid. Like he's a big guy, and so I think he would excel more at a different team than he would here at Manchester United, for what we need him. Maybe in the future we'll need him for something else with Ruben Amorim coming in, right? Maybe he has plans for Xerxes, but the way that I'm seeing it right now, I don't think he has any plans for Xerxes. But I think Hoyland is going to be big for Amorim's Manchester United. But I could see, like I said, I could see an Nkuku coming in and doing well, in a system that Amorim plays. Like they need someone that's fast, but that is good on the ball and can score goals, and I feel like that's what Nkuku does, right? When he was at Leipzig, he was scoring left and right. Like he was someone that they can kind of count on to score a goal in a game, right? And unfortunately, he hasn't been able to do that at Chelsea because he came in with an ACL injury, and so had surgery I think like the first week that he got transferred. He had surgery on his ACL and then hasn't played or has been on and off since. And so, yeah, I would like to see him move away from Chelsea. Obviously, with the depth of squad that they have, I feel like he's not really needed there anymore. And so, have putting him somewhere that he would be needed more, like a Manchester United, right? That would be just good for him in general. And so, yeah, I would like to see him. I think it's a good move. I would like to see either him, Gyökeres, or who was the other option? The Turkish he plays in Osimhen, Victor Osimhen. I think either one of those would be good options for Ruben Amorim's system, and I would like to see any of them at Manchester United because um, they're all players that are younger that have that potential to reach that world class stage. And so I would like to see any of them come to Manchester United. Like I said in the past, I'm a Manchester United fan. I've always been my whole life, and so I think it would be great to see a forward that is just absolutely scoring goals left and right at Manchester United. Right, we had that with Rashford a couple seasons ago. Garnacho's getting there. He's still younger, right? So we have the potential to see him a lot more. But Hoyland has same thing, right? He's still young. We have the potential to see him score more goals more later on. And he's doing well right now, right? But he just hasn't been able to be that consistent scoring goal person, or having issues with injuries. And so having more depth of a true solid goal scorer would be so nice. Like I said with Rashford, he can be that role, but he's just in and out of form too much that it's so hard to count on him. And then Anthony, I think he's just I'm not sure. I think he's just gone, right? I don't see a world where he stays at Manchester United. I think he'll go back to either Ajax or go to like Italy somewhere. I just don't think he's at that level of the Premier League just yet. He's had some moments, but he's just not consistent enough, and so I think he's gone. But yeah, I would love to see Nkuku go to Manchester United. I think it's a solid transfer. If this is true, we could see him leave as early as the January transfer window, which is coming up in just a month. Um, And I think it would be big, right? I think it would be big news. I don't know if they would necessarily pay a lot. I think it would be more of a loan to a loan than with a buy option, which is what I would like to see because I think Manchester United have been spending so much money and not getting results that I think just now we need to focus on getting players for lower prices that could fit the system and have a lot of potential, right? Without spending big money. But again, it's Manchester United. They're one of the biggest teams in the world, with one of the biggest revenue in the world. So teams are gonna always have that Manchester United tax attached to their players. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this transfer. If you would like to see Nkuku at Manchester United, if you want him to see him stay at Chelsea, if you want to see him go somewhere else, let me know where else you want to see him, or what your thoughts are in Nkuku or this transfer in general. Right, I think it's a big transfer. Like I said, Nkuku was a player that was scoring left and right, and he can help out any team in the Premier League or any league in general. So him going to Manchester United would be big. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Happy holidays. And yeah, have a good one. See you guys.